Please, Pokemon Company, you don't need to give us any more information about new Pokemon Snap. The game already looks incredible, and if you show me that's going to be even better than that, I'm just going to want it more, and I don't get to play it for another month. This is killing me, but we just had a major media release for new Pokemon Snap. It was kind of crazy. So a gameplay demo from the Pokemon Company, played by a Pokemon represented, has been given to media outlets, and there's a lot of information coming out about it. Also, we have a little bit of that gameplay to show as well. So if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy Pokemon Snap, if you can't wait for the games, don't forget to leave a like and share this news with all your friends on social media. Now, the weird thing is, we've seen these demo reviews over the last couple of years for the main series games because there was a lot of problems with leaks. Now, data mining and leaking still happens, but at least Pokemon Company is able to put a better lid on it with the way they've been doing it. I believe there was like a 30-minute Pokemon Let's Go demo that happened back in August, despite the games coming out later that November. So, we've seen things like this happen before, but new Pokemon Snap is a spin-off game, and it's getting the main series treatment. Pokemon Company is going all in on this one. Like, this is getting almost as many news drops as Pokemon Sword and Shield had, which is kind of crazy to think about. But let's see what new information we got. You gain experience after visiting each area, and then more Pokemon appear. Now, technically, we've had this information already on the new Pokemon Snap website. Search for Pokemon in unexpected places. As you keep researching a course, your research level there will increase. At higher levels, Pokemon may display different expressions and behaviors. As you go on lots of expeditions, you'll find new encounters and discoveries awaiting you, and it shows you like, oh hey, look at that, Pokemon are now behaving differently, you get better pictures, and then more new Pokemon can appear. I also wonder how that's going to interact with the legendary and mythical Pokemon encounters. Like, when you finally max out a course, that's when the special legendary Pokemon will have a chance to spawn, and you probably have to do some kind of crazy thing to make it happen as well. And also, with the recent media release, we get a bit more clarification on that, so we're going to talk about it a little bit later in the video. But the voices of the game will be in Japanese and English. So this game does have voice acting, and it seems like there's going to be a pretty good amount of voice acting as well. And then the gyro control system is available, which is pretty much the first thing anyone would think if it's like, oh, we got Nintendo Switch Pokemon Snap. Of course, they're going to use the motion of the Joy-Con to have gyro work, so that's a thing. More information about new Pokemon Snap, you can go through different routes. Now, that is something that's kind of crazy, and you can kind of notice it in some of the parts of the gameplay where there's like branching paths, and those paths kind of unlock, or you can decide how to choose a path in some kind of way. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Also, we can check out this picture, just more gameplay showing us what's happening inside new Pokemon Snap. We got Sandygast being a pile of sand, and then things are going to happen. Did Octillery blast it and then it kind of like melted away, or is there some kind of crazy interaction that can happen here? Either way, it looks like the game is going to get kind of fancy. And then you can choose to go day or night. Pokemon can stop the Neo 1, so that's going to be like Pokemon Snap, and a tool helps us make noise. So yeah, going to this picture, we can see, oh, we got some things we can use. So we can take pictures, we can throw apples, we can also scan. So that top one is the scan feature, and it shows interactable environments, which is really cool, and then also the Pokemon that are around, and then we have the Lumina Orb. It looks like the Pester Ball is not PC enough for the current day and age, so I guess that's where the Lumina Orb comes in. Instead of, you know, knocking out a Pokemon with some kind of strange cloud of poison, you hit them with the Lumina Orb, and then they become pretty. And then we can see there's some kind of music feature when you press the R button. I don't think it's going to be the Poke Flute because we're in a modern era, so maybe the Neo 1 gets like speakers hooked up to it, and then you just start blasting some sick Pokemon tunes. That's like summons Pokemon or gets them to dance, and then you can get some really good scoring photos off of that. But yeah, everything we see here, like, it's just cool. The game still looks beautiful. It's wonderful. We can see that Zangoose is just a complete boss. Sleeps with his arms folded. So, I mean, just the tons of interactions in Pokemon. He doesn't care about what's going on with his Blossom Dance. He's just taking a nice little nap. Yeah, the game just continues to look cool and wonderful and beautiful and fun. And I guess that's a photo filter from the editing feature. I don't think we saw one that looked like that from the Pokemon Presents. And honestly, with all this information that we're getting, I'm worried about making videos for new Pokemon Snap because the game just looks massive. And I've never really had this concern. Like, I thought, oh, Dynamax Adventures in the Wild area, that's going to be pretty crazy to explore with Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I was confident that I'd be able to make enough content or, like, figure out everything about it to make good videos. But with this, how do you cover an area if you can go day or night? Also, it seems like there's an evening, so some courses can have 3, maybe even 4 different times when you can play them, and then there's going to be branching paths. And it's also going to change depending on how much experience you have in the course, which is also going to be its own thing. Like, what's the best route to just optimize experience? Because in my recent playthrough of Pokemon Snap that I've been doing, it's had some crazy moments because I quit out of Beach to change my controls, and that unlocked Cave. I took enough good pictures in Cave to where I immediately unlocked the apple, so I blew up the Electrode. That's Volcano. Volcano went straight into River, played River a little bit, got the Pestball. Like, I unlocked everything super quick because I already knew about it. But now that gaming has evolved and new Pokemon Snap is being a sequel version to Pokemon Snap, they're doing it in a different way. So finding that optimization to not beat the game as fast, but still have the millions of possibilities to uncover when taking a picture of a Pokemon, it seems very overwhelming at this point, and I'm kind of excited about that, but at the same time, as a content creator, it's like, whew, that's a lot of pressure. And then I don't really know what's going on with this gameplay right here. Multiple media outlets have posted the same gameplay, but I'm just going to put my picture up there and I'm going to do the transformative commentary thing for copyright because I never steal content and I try to do my best to not really breach any kind of copyright or anything like that. So I'm not going to show the full video, but I mean, like, just the way that it starts. This is already wonderful. This is already perfect. This is already just how I imagine new Pokemon Snap would go. And going back to my Pokemon Snap playthrough that I've been doing on Nintendo 64, I didn't remember how busy the game was. Like, you really need to replay a level many times to get all the Pokemon, to get all the best shots, to get all those things. Like, you can't just do it all in one shot for the most part. I feel like this game is going to be even crazier. Like, we just panned across and there's already almost half a dozen Pokemon. So we got Blossom over there, we got Exeggutor over there, Crabrawler, that's a Wingull. Do not take a picture of the Wingull. What are you doing, dude? Lapras at the very beginning. There's a Pikachu around somewhere, more Wingull. I think this part kind of shows like the branching paths that you can take. I think we just kind of loop around the island if that's the starter Lapras. If not, then once again, just crazy. Who knows how long some of these courses are going to take. Shows off some of the picture scoring. It's an immeasurably more complex scoring system than the original Pokemon Snap because you get the pose bonus. Size goes beyond 1,000. So I mean, if it's like 2,000, that means there's more pixels to play with for the proper score. Direction, so it has to be the perfect pose of that Pokemon on top of the perfect pose of that Pokemon. Placement, so you need to center it really well. That's going to have some crazy scoring. Other Pokemon, so boom, just the hair of Crabrawler gives you points, and then background shenanigans going on. Also, you can see there's different rankings, so we have a silver 1-star picture versus a gold 1-star picture, and I believe we've seen diamond 1-star pictures, so it's like, I'm guessing maybe 5,000-ish is like the best base score for a Pokemon, but if you get like extra Pokemon in or a better background or maybe some kind of extra shenanigans going in, that's where you get those little bit of extra points that put you on the ranked online ladder. There's just too much to the game, and like I said, like what path combination, day, night, map, route, score, pose, there's so much. There's just so much. And that's just one course, and we don't know how many courses there's going to be. And also, DLC would be hype. I'd pay $5 for an extra course. Depending on how good the game is, I'd pay $10 for an extra course, and then that can just keep the longevity going and adding in new Pokemon. Apparently, as it stands right now, there's over 200 species of Pokemon, with just the limited gameplay we've seen. Now, I don't know if that includes pre-evolutions, because it might. And then because of that, like, is there actually a Machop or Machoke in the game, or is it only a Machamp that's already chilling there? Kind of like what we saw with the Exeggutor and whatnot, and then a little bit of the photo editing. I'm not a big fan of that. It's like the Alola Photo Club. That was kind of a big thing announced with Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I ignored it, but if I have like some really cool pictures and some really cool effects, I might make one. I'm going to more focus on ranking. I want my raw photo value to put me at the top of the leaderboard. And then maybe when I've secured a couple of spots on my favorite Pokemon, we can do something like this. And then since I'm a content creator, I can show you guys the photo ID, and then you upvote it, and then I go viral on New Pokemon Snap social media. But will I have to do all these cheesy things? Or can I just, what if you just take a raw, just naturally beautiful shot, and you post it without any effects, and it goes viral? Oh, that's the good feels right there. So we can see that there's just an immense amount of stuff going on. The game looks beautiful, and as I've said, I only needed the first trailer back in June when we had the Pokemon Presents and they showed this off. It's like, oh, new Pokemon Snap exists. I don't care. The game could come out 2 years. I don't need a drop of information, but everything has made the game come off as just better and better. Now, I'm more excited than ever and a little worried because this game actually seems like it has too much going on. Awesome. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.